Hello, Miles.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Ezzy, give me a second. Ezzy, sorry about that. I was caught up talking with one player at the end of the session. I'm so sorry. I should have texted you before. I didn't realize. My fault. Okay, I apologize. Sorry. Let me just. Did you want to say something?
Sorry, Miruna. I'm just saying all good. I'm just putting Cassius's name in, and that's it. He's coming.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So sorry again. I was just telling Cassius that I was caught up talking to Benny, and he's just returned from the States, so it ended up taking me a bit longer than I expected. My fault, especially when I told everyone should be here on time, and on the following week I'm the first one to run late. So again, my apologies. This means we won't be able to wait 5 minutes to see who's going to walk in or not. We're going to start straight away. So before you even start, let me just ask you to sort your drinks first. Get a water bottle, get something next to you because the session is going to be very intense. Okay? So whenever you feel thirsty, you can quickly go for that drink of water while I'm talking in between exercises, and we can get the best out of it. Good. Okay. So, first things first, guys. Let's go through a quicker warm-up matrix. The idea of these drills is for you to quickly get your body in the flow motion. So the idea is not start, stop, start, stop. It's to get you moving back and forth with it. And we're going to do X amount of repetitions or flows as we call it, and then move on to the next. So the first flow we're going to be doing is literally on the plank shape, guys. I'm going to ask every single one of you to move gently. So this is you warming up, getting your muscles, joints, and surrounding tissues ready for intense exercise. So no fast, avoid fast moving at this stage. Otherwise, you might even end up getting a muscle pull or something similar. So with me, plank shape, get one foot next to your hand, and now gently 3 elbow to floor touches, and then arm up twists. Okay? 3 times, slowly. And change. Right foot goes back, left foot comes forward. Same thing on this side. Okay. Now, on this position that we got over here from the plank, bring both feet next to your hands. And the only thing I'm going to ask you to do is, while keeping your arms under your knees, try and sit down gently. Okay, when you're feeling a big pull, you can come back up 3 times. Try and sit down as low as possible while keeping your head up. Okay, and back again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, switch. 2, 3. Go gently now, guys. Remember, feet next to your hands. Try and squat down. 3 times. should feel a very strong, okay, stretch on your groin muscles. Okay, once you finish, come back up. Yep. So now lunging. We're going to have 2 exercises while lunging to get your stretches even further. So you can line up on the front gate, take a lunge back, a reverse lunge. So if I'm taking this lunge back with my right leg, my right arm goes over my head, and as I go down, I lean sideways. That's 1. That's 2. Let's go. Reverse lunge with a sideways bend. Okay? Remember, it's a flow, guys. So you keep moving slowly back and forth. Okay, good. Second one, hands on the floor, downward dog stretch, guys. Slowly. 1, 2, come on. And 3. Okay, back again from the start. Reverse lunge with the sideways bend, guys. Almost over. Okay, last one. Guys, as you move up, you can inhale. As you move down, you can exhale. Okay, so before we start, first fitness break of the day, we're going to be working on squat jumping. Now, before we even go and try and get as many squat jumps, the mechanics that you should be trying to get is by getting your hips, okay, as a joint engaged. So, if I'm jumping, the idea is I need to touch the ground by keeping my legs apart, touch the middle of my feet, and then jump up. If I show you sideways, I don't want to see people leaning over with their head and keeping the hips up. The idea is drop your hips as you go down. Why? These are the muscles that we need to strengthen. If I go over here, I'm making these muscles weak, and I'm putting a lot of stress on my upper body. So drop your hips and rely on that to generate the power for you to jump. Got it? So remember, hands touch the space in between your feet, and you use those hip muscles to get you up. Guys, let's go. On your marks. Get set for 20 seconds. As many squat jumps as you can. Go. Touch the ground, Joshua. Touch the ground. Cassius, touch the floor with your hands and then jump up. That's the idea. And stop. Clement, I'm going to call a motion that I was trying to get your attention to for you to avoid doing, the hunchbacking. Drop your hips when you're squat jumping, okay? Your hips need to drop closer to the ground, okay? Don't hunchback yourself forward while doing it. Let's try this for round 2, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and start. Come on, Cassius. Come on, Cass. Nice one, Miles. Really nice shape. Good, Eddie. And stop it. Okay, take another break and we're going to round 2. Guys, while you're resting, take a look at my legs. Some of you are doing really well. Your legs staying solid. Keep your arms in between and then jump up. Okay, so if I'm wobbling my legs while doing it, this can be quite harmful for your joints. So keep your legs steady. How many times can you jump while keeping those legs moving? Okay, very, very controlled. Okay, let's get this one last time. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice one, Oscar. Keep going. Use your legs as springs. Come down, bounce up. Good, Joshua. Much better, Clement. Careful, Eddie. Keep your arms in between. And stop. Okay, guys. Good run. Have a quick drink of water. And then we're going to start with some ball touches. Okay, so let's do a quick recap on what we covered on the last technical session. So to cover it up quickly, if I stand sideways, okay, I push the ball with the outside. Take a look, push out, stop, roll it in. Stop with the other foot. Push out, stop, roll it in. Out, stop, roll it in. Okay, 10 times. Let's go. It's not how quickly you can do, guys. It's how smooth your touches are. So drop your legs as you go through the motion. Okay, let's change sides now. So now, opposite foot pushes out, stops, rolls it in. Good? Okay, so we got push out, quickly, push out, stop, roll it in, stop. Now, let me see if you guys can get the following motion. Push out, stop, shuffle, out, stop, shuffle, out, stop, shuffle. Good. So 2 shuffles, take, stop. Okay, take a look now. No worries, Amechi. Now we're going to introduce a skip over here. So, take, stop, skip. Take, stop, skip. Take, stop, skip. Take, stop, skip. So a skip means when you push and you're going halfway, stop the ball and then hop to trap it in the shuffle. Got it? Take, stop, skip. Okay, good stuff. So let me see, Joshua, can you make sure that the whole group goes over this 10 times? Okay, so it's 4 different ways of taking and touching. Can you make sure you take the whole group 10 times? First one, remember, take, stop, roll. Then same thing for the left side. That's 2. Third one, take, shuffle. Take, shuffle. And the third one, take, stop, skip, shuffle. Got it?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Okay, so 10 times, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, hold it, Joshua. Hold it. Guys, well done, some of you doing the right way. Joshua, you end up doing this. Take, stop, change. Take, stop, change. I'm asking you to do this. Take, stop, roll.
Oh, okay.
Take, stop, roll. Okay? Give it another go, please. Right and then left.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Come on, Ali.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, opposite side.
The next one is with shuffles.
Now, same thing, but now on the opposite side. So now it's your left foot that does the job.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, well done. Now remember, third one, take, stop, shuffle. Take, stop, shuffle.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, last one, you remember? Take, stop, skip, shuffle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, guys, great, great goal. Let me just ask you just to revisit the last one. The reason being is that whereas before your take touch was taking a ball across from one end to the other, so this take touch is from one side to the other, and then I was stopping here to shuffle. On the last one, because I have to introduce a skip touch, I only take the ball halfway. So take a look. Half take, stop, skip, half take, stop, skip. Half take, stop, skip. Half take, stop, skip. Okay? Joshua, let me see if you can revisit this 6 times only. Okay? Revisit the last one. Off you go. Half takes, guys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 6 times 3.
No worries. Good round, good round. Okay, so we've got this one through. Today's session, I want to shift the whole group into turning. So that means what we are going to work today is to try and get the ball in a motion in a straight line and then being able to turn all the way back. So it's only 180 turns. Whether we do those 180 turns with 1 or 2 touches, that depends on the skill. So the pattern is simple. You start on the back gate. It's almost like you're driving the ball. You come across the defender, and instead of you taking that defender on a 1v1, you just want to go the opposite way. So we call this evasive moves. We're trying to evade the defender's action. So simply, first turn is you can roll the ball forward or you can push with your laces. Can you take the ball and then take 2 outside touches and stop? That's 1. Now, this is me doing slowly. What I would like you to try out is to get a really hard push forward, drop your weight, and quickly take 2 outside touches. So something like, okay, slow down, reset. Second, okay, and so on. 5 times, double outside foot turns. Okay, off you go, guys. I want to see people being explosive, guys. You want to drop your weight right before you turn so you can keep it under control. And you can only use 2 touches. Good, Oscar. The harder your initial push, the more challenging your turn is going to be. Okay, careful, Eddie. When you do that turn, you want to have the other leg shielding the ball from the defender's tackle. So that means make sure you get the opposite leg in front of the ball. That's it. Okay, guys, same thing on your weaker side. So weak foot drives forward, weak foot, double outside, touch turn. Off you go. It's all in your legs, guys. Drop your weight before turning. Nice one, Ali. Paris, get the ball moving in a straight line towards the camera. Okay, so you're losing control of the ball on the way back. See if you can keep control of the ball all the time. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. So the idea is, whatever turn you're using, when you are actually doing that turn, you want to use the opposite leg to shield straight away. That means if that defender wants to take the ball from you, he's going to have to foul you. Because if you do these turns really well in the right times, you can see many times Neymar, Messi, and even Ronaldo and some of other great dribblers use this to their advantage. They might not be the strongest, but when they play these turns that well, when they can get the other leg in front of the defender, then it becomes really hard to go around them. So, second turn, it's a double inside turn. Now, A double inside turn means that the first touch is a hook touch and the second one is a drag touch. So by hook, I mean push the ball, hook it, one. Second one is a drag, okay? So, wait, lost control of the ball, sorry. Let's try again. And stop, okay? 5 times on your stronger side, 5 times on your weaker. Push and hook it. Joshua, if you have more space in front of you, go for a bigger push in the beginning. Clement, when you start the skill, it's one big push forward. It's not 2 touches, just the one big push. And then you have to try and stop the ball with the inside. Okay, guys, remember, first strong side, second round weak side. Careful, Eddie, you're going for a Cruyff now, Eddie. Okay, now hear me out. Simple. Now we're going to be playing a little bit of mind games. One thing is you knowing what the pattern is. Another thing is having your body to go through it. So the pattern of turning is going to be recapping the previous turns in the specific order. First time, as you go towards the camera, double outside, turn on your strongest foot. Second time, double inside turn on your strongest foot. Third, double outside on your weakest. And fourth, double inside on your weakest. This covered twice. Let me see if you can do that, guys. Off you go. Come on, Reese. Double outside, strongest foot. Double inside, strongest foot. Double outside, weakest foot. Double inside, weakest foot, guys. Come on, Jason. Okay. Well done, guys. So, we're going now to the second, fitness challenge. We're coming back to the turning, but now we're going to have a second fitness challenge. So, that fitness challenge now relies on having you, doing the following air crunches. I'm going to help you first by demonstrating, and then you can tag along. Okay, first round is a practice round. So, both arms behind your body, okay? And then you're going to have to kick your legs forward with your knees, your heels up. So, knees to chest, heels up. 20 times, guys. Let me see you kicking up 20 and then bringing your knees back to your chest. Off you go. You can use your arms behind your body to help you, but let's try and keep that full stretch. Okay, Eddie, try and stretch the legs forward. Don't stretch it upwards, okay? In order to stretch your ab muscles, the legs need to go forwards. That's it. Okay, take a break, guys. Now, as you're resting, pay attention. The second round is exactly the same movement, but instead of having 2 arms over here, I'm going just to bring one. So the other one stays next to you. Kick. However you do it, doesn't matter as long as you don't use this to help you. So, one arm only helping on the back, 20 leg stretches. Off you go. Make sure you fully stretch your legs, and the only part of your body that is in touch with the ground is your bottom, guys. Keep your lower back off the floor. That's it, Eddie. Clement, try and fully stretch your legs. Okay? Good. Okay, guys, take another break. On the third round, as you can imagine, we do not have any, okay, arms behind our body. Both of them over here, you have to find ways of stretching your legs forward and coming back to your starting position. That's 20, okay? Off you go, guys. Come on, Oscar, fully stretch those legs, bud. Come on, Ali. Come on, Reese. Okay. The cherry on top of the cake, guys. The last special round. I want to see if you can do exactly the same. This is going to be way harder. You must keep your football over you and behind your head. Okay? Way harder. Okay? 20 times, and that's it. Make sure the ball doesn't go forward, guys. Ball travels always upwards and behind your head. Come on, Lorenzo. Okay, guys. Good stuff. Get a quick drink of water, and then we're back with turning. Okay, guys. Let's go again. So, turning this time, I'm going to try and use a harder technique to try and get your body to travel in the opposite direction. So, the first one we're going to be doing now, you know this pretty well. It's a futsal technique. It's very useful if you're trying short spaces to quickly get the ball from one side to the other. So, as you take the ball forward slowly, as you stop the ball, if you were to pull the ball back, that ball would hit the other leg. But we cannot let this happen. So as you pull the ball back in a straight line, move away with the other leg. Okay? So it's a pull and a hop all together. I call it, for the sake of better name, a pop. So you have to work on your pop turns. Go, pop. That's one. Go, pop. That's two. Remember, when you're popping, the ball doesn't stop moving. Okay? 5 times on your strongest leg, 5 times on your weakest. The harder you push the ball, guys, the more challenging your turns are going to be. 5 pops with your right leg, 5 pops with your weak or left leg, sorry. Come on, Lorenzo. Reese, try and keep the ball in a straight line, bud. 180 pops. Now it has to be precise. Good. Now, on the second technique, very careful guys, this then requires a lot of surrounding space. So, if you're doing this in a very tight area, I would advise you to start turning before you reach the end of your box. What do I mean by that? Everyone knows the name of the turn. It's a Cruyff turn. To Cruyff well, that means you play the opposite foot. So if I'm Cruyffing with my left, my right foot is pegged next to the ball with its heel. So peg in front, twist out, opposite arm over here. Let me get further back so you can see on the camera. Peg in front of the ball, twist out, opposite arm in the opposite direction, and bring it back. Okay? So, let's try and get 5 Cruyff turns on your strongest, 5 Cruyff turns on your weakest. The ball doesn't stop moving, guys. Off you go. Good. Okay, Eddie, your Cruyff turn is taking your ball 45 degrees away from your path. So, 180. 180. You have to focus on the right touch on the ball. Okay, better. Good. Since you are such in a good moment, let me try and push the third technique, and we can try and get the 3 of them in a row. So, last one, I call it, for sake again of a better name, a fancy Cruyff turn. Why do I call it a fancy Cruyff turn? So Cruyff turn is just a straight turn back. And this is meant for you to quickly break from where you're going and then reverse it. The fancy Cruyff gives you another option, which is when you break, you don't break showing where you're going. You just break by slowing down the ball, and then the opposite foot takes it whatever you want. For the sake of this, we're going to take it back where we are. So the idea is, right from the Cruyff, tag your foot, twist out, over here, small touch to the space in front of the right. And then the right takes the ball where I want to. Okay? So, back, go with the other. Got it? Push the ball to the space in front of the other, and the other one with the outside chooses where the ball goes. 5 times on your strongest, 5 times on your weakest, guys. Fancy Cruyff turns. Come on, Jason. Guys, if you don't know, come forward. Okay, Eddie, careful. It's the outside of your foot that takes the last touch. So the first Cruyff touch needs to be 45 degrees towards the other foot space. Nice one, Oscar. Good. Well done, guys. So, simple as that. Let me see. Who's been here? Reese, do me a favor. Take the whole group to cover the 3 turns in the following way. First one, you want to get the pop turn. So, strongest foot, 5 times. Pop turn, 5 times on your weaker side, pop turns. 5 times on your stronger side, Cruyff turns. 5 times on your weaker side, Cruyff turns. And then you finish the same way with fancy Cruyffs. Got it? Oh no. What happened to Reese? He fell out. Okay, guys, let me bring someone else. Miles, do you want to take the group, please?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, let me see. 5 of each.
So for each of the 3, like for each foot.
Yeah, so this time you don't get all of the turns on the same side. You get both strong and weak side on the same turn until you move on to the next.
Okay.
Okay? Let's go, guys. Follow Miles, please.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
Well done, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
4, 5, 6. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, well done, Miles. Fantastic job, guys. Everyone moving and turning really well. If I have to start just assessing you guys by your work rate, I could definitely say to Coach Miguel that you've been awesome. Everyone trying their best. I could not have wished for more. We're going to have just a tiny fitness challenge before going to the last part, which is 1v1s with turns. So the fitness challenge is going to be quite simple. We're just going to be playing simple push-ups, but I'm going to give you a different way of adjusting when it's getting harder, okay, or when it's getting easier. So when you're doing your push-up, make sure your feet are together, plank position. And now, if I want to make a push-up easy, first and foremost, I want to keep this angle between my arms and my upper body, my torso, at 45 degrees. If I bring my arms all the way up, I'm putting a lot of stress on my shoulders. If I'm bringing my arms all the way, my elbows to my torso, I'm putting all the stress on my triceps, okay? So I want to go halfway. So knowing that, 45 degrees, the depth of your push-ups or your challenge. So I want to see everyone going for 20. If you feel confident in the beginning, we want to get a 90-degree flexion on your elbows. Now, you're getting tired. You are allowed to do just 45. But the idea is, can you hit 20 push-ups from beginning to end at your own pace, non-stop? The depth of your push-up is the way you challenge yourself. If 90 degrees are too easy for you, you can push further past your 90-degree angle. But I'll leave it for you to adjust. Got it, guys? Let's try it. On your marks. Get set. And go. Okay, guys? Good first round. Take a break when you finish. We're going to do this 2 more times. You control the pace. You control the depth of your push-up. Just a note for the second round. If you're wondering why your wrist is hurting you, make sure that when you apply, okay, your hand against the ground, your index finger and your thumb almost do this slight V shape. So I would often say index finger pointing forwards, but I would recommend you to go slightly further out. So slight V shape between your index and your thumb, that's the right hand position. And go guys, second round. 20 push-ups. Eddie, let's go, second round. Okay, last round guys. Now, let me see if you recall everything I said up until now. When you go and do the last round of 20 repetitions, the challenge is, if you cannot perform 20 repetitions this far, even though you tried your easiest position, I'm going to allow you now to also move your legs further out to make it easier. So the further away they are from each other, the easier it is for you to do push-ups. So aim for 90 degrees of push-ups, elbow flexion, and move your legs further out to try and attain it. If you're running, again, out of energy, you're allowed to push a tiny push-up, but always aim to go for 90 this time only. Okay, guys? 3, 2, 1, hit it. You can move your legs away to adjust, guys. Oscar, spread your legs a little bit. Your push-ups are becoming too short. Yeah. Better. Guys, if you're using your widest position on your legs and you cannot match 20 repetitions, you can use your knees on the ground. Just in that case. You can bring your knees to the floor in order to complete 20. Yep. Okay. Seems we're pretty much done, guys. We're going to finish with 1v1s. Today, I'm going just to call a different card on this. I don't want to teach you how you are going to do the 1v1. I just want to give you a template. I call this with the U13's a CC moment, a creativity corner. You pick the skill, you run it, you feel it for yourself. I'm going to give you the template. So, pretty simple. We're going to apply the 10s as 2 evasive moves, and then the third one, which is the finishing one, it's a 1v1 move. So, take a look at me. If these stones become the defender, and I have to start from here, I'm going to choose first 110 for me to do on the way towards the defender. So let's say it's an outside of foot turn. Go outside of foot before the defender. As I go back, I have to perform the same turn on my weaker side. On the way towards the defender, I'm going to get a 1v1 move to finish. Okay? So this is a template. Play first way, a 10 on your stronger side. You choose the 10. On the way back, play the same 10 on your weaker side. And then to finish, You can play a 1v1 move. There's plenty. You can do a Ronaldo burst out. You can do a Messi drop shoulder skill. You can even do a shuffle you create. Roll across goal, you name it. It's your creativity corner, guys. Got it? Off you go. Okay, guys, while you're doing it, I'm just going to be giving you some cues. Lorenzo, in particular, when you're playing those first two turns, we call them evasive turns. So you're trying to evade the defender's action by going on the opposite way of where it's coming from. The last one is a 1v1 move. So on the evasive turns, focus on getting the opposite leg of the turning foot, okay, to shield the ball from the defender. If you do that turn too late, the defender is going to tackle you. So you want to get that turn in advance and use the other leg to quickly shield, to be placed in between the ball and the defender's comes. Got it? Yeah? Give it a go, guys. It has to be realistic. You can even use your arm like you're pushing that defender away. So you want to imagine your defender next to you. Use your arm to push him away from where you are. It's almost like you're bouncing back from his position. Okay, Miles, just a note. Seems like the space you have for this, which is pretty much most of you, is pretty tight. So, do me a favor. You have to adjust and work on lightness of touches. Your touches are way too hard for your own good to work on these turns. So, use lighter touches to turn and even lighter for the 1v1 move. So that way you actually have room to go for. Okay?
No, there's stuff behind. No, there's like space behind. So, because I don't have cones right now, so I'm kind of using the chair as the 1v1.
Okay, so fantastic. So when you're doing those turns and those 1v1 moves, use the whole length to your advantage. If you have more space, even better. You can use a stronger push in the beginning. Got it? Come on, the seniors. Okay, guys, just to finish, when you're doing your 1v1 move, you also have to think when you're taking the ball away from the defender, should you place that ball in between your body and the defender position, or should you take your ball away and get your body in between that ball and that defender? Because I can see lots of people trying to go past the defender with their inside foot. That's the nearest towards the defender's space. He's going just to block your move by reaching out with his leg. So when you do that 1v1 move at the very end, you want to find ways of exploding to the outside leg. You want to get the ball quickly to the outside leg so you can have your body to protect you, or the ball in this case. So run another 30 seconds of this, but make sure on the 1v1 move you also take the ball away from the defender and place your body in between that ball and the defender's position. Okay? Give it one more go, please. Okay, guys. Way, way better. Well done. I'm really happy to see that whatever I've been telling you, you can quickly take on board and improve your performances. So really happy about this. Well done, guys. Well done. Really good session. I think without being biased over here, this is probably, judging by all the sessions we had this far, the best one. We got everyone on board from minute one. We got everyone involved despite struggling more or less. Um, let's keep it up. I hope that if we can stick to this routine together, knowing that we're still doing indoors and it doesn't feel like the same, we can certainly go through this lockdown period in a much lighter mood or way. So think about that. Let's try and keep it up, keep ourselves steady, still working out, coming all together, and hopefully pretty soon we'll all be able to return to the pitches and train and play as we like the most. Guys, before you leave, again, let me just hear your thoughts. Three little questions, doesn't take more than 30 seconds. Type it up. Plus, followed by something that you've really enjoyed today. Minus, followed by something that you didn't like or you wanted to see happening. And then the last one, just pick a number between 1 and 10. 1 being the slowest or the lowest intensity session you've come across, and 10 being the most intense session you ever had. Rocky Balboa against Apollo Creed style. Okay? So, just give me your feedback, and I'm quite sure that moving forward to the following sessions, we'll be able to reach mid ground where I can push what I have to do from our program, and at the same time, you can certainly enjoy the drills that we are presenting. Last thing I want to see is people falling out because they don't enjoy the session or they don't see something or a couple of things happening as they wish. Ultimately, we want to stay fit. We want to keep improving. So by the time we return, we can all go back to the place where we left. Okay, before you leave, guys, just a note, following up on the first sessions where I was trying to explain, we were raising awareness on mental health. Um, can you just do me a favor? If you feel like you'd like to talk with Coach Miguel, or if he's not available, even with myself or Coach Nuno, feel free to come forward, send us a message. If it's something just about telling how your week was, what you've been doing, how you feel, if you're not feeling that motivated or happy about your day-to-day life, I just want you to be at ease to come forward and talk to us, because sometimes talking about it is the first step to sort it out. Okay? Yes, Eddie. You wanted to say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay, okay. Okay, guys. See you all very soon. If you don't have anything else to add, hope you've enjoyed it. Stay strong, stay safe. Take care.